think they're grappling with how to effectively deal with this. We've now had 3 responses from the company, one Sunday night, one from Oscar Munoz in the middle of the day yesterday, which showed a little bit more compassion to what happened, and then one last night, a letter to employees, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Here's the latest in terms of what happened with this incident. The Department of Transportation is investigating what happened here, not only how United handled this, but also when you look at the aviation security police, who are the gentlemen involved with removing this passenger. By the way, one of those officers has been placed on leave by the Chicago Aviation Department. In terms of the employee letter that Oscar Munoz sent out to United employees last night, he admits, look, he regrets how this went down. However, he also defended that they followed the proper procedures. He wrote, while I deeply regret this situation arose, I also emphatically stand behind all of you, you being the employees, and I want to commend you for continuing to go above and beyond to ensure we fly right. And real quick, guys, we've had this question about how many times people get denied boardings or voluntarily leave a flight. Here are the numbers to consider. 86 million people flew with United last year, a little over that. 3,700, approximately 3,765, were denied boarding.
Like they didn't want to.
They didn't want to leave. They were told you got to leave.
Okay.
So it's, I mean, what are the odds here? Less than 1 in 1 million. Very small. 65,000 or so said, sure, I'll take $800 or $1,000, whatever it is, to take a different flight.
David Neeleman was on last hour.
Yes.
CEO of Azul, founder of JetBlue also.
Yep.
He said they should have offered them more money. Let
Right.
the price clear the market, give more power to the folks working the gate. I got the impression from Gordon Bethune yesterday that there were regulations that prohibited that. Do you have any clarity?
Well, it's not
there?
regulations that prohibit it. There is a limit where the airline can say, look, nobody's leaving. We can't go much higher. And the DOT says, I believe it's 4 times the price of your fare.
Yep.
Or
$13.50.
Or $13.50. So that's what you're looking at. Now, look, if an airline comes on and says, we'll give you $10,000 to get off, DOT's not going to stop an airline from doing that. I think what's also important here is what David Neeleman said. There is a price. I've been on these flights. I've seen when people have to leave. At some point, tends to be younger people, they'll say, yeah, all right, I'll take that money.
Sure.
Bill, a couple of things about this strike me. One, some people are outraged that 4 employees were getting on the flight, and that's why people got bumped. But my understanding is these were people who needed to staff a flight that was going to fly out of Louisville. So if they didn't get there, there's another plane that was going to be a lot of people weren't going to get to there.
You're looking at losing that revenue. And you got to weigh it out, and you have to make that choice, and that's what they do.
As much as we fly and we all feel like we can relate, we don't understand how the airline business works.
You're correct.
Right now, to me, it doesn't look like it works that well, though, is the issue. Right? I mean, it was just a mess. This situation was a mess.
And with social media, all it takes is one incident like this, and it goes viral.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.